Hey everyone, today we're going to be talking about what makes Titanfall 2 such a great game because after all, today is the day that Titanfall 2 is being released. Hello, my name is Henry, and this is Max, and this is Maury. These are two of my comic strip characters, and I make a comic strip with these guys about first-person shooters like Call of Duty and Titanfall 2. So, not to waste any time, here is this week's comic strip featuring Max and Maury. Here you go. There you go. I hope you liked it. I've been creating these comic strips for over a year now. I did take a little break a little while ago, so I do have quite an archive of about 40 strips or so, and you can find them at maxandmaury.com or on my Instagram at maxandmaury. I am going to be talking about what makes Titanfall 2 such a great game from my perspective, which is that of a person who's played lots of Call of Duty. I know this is not Call of Duty. For some reason people say, hey man, this is not Call of Duty, it's not the same thing, it's the totally different games. I know they're different games. But I like them both. And so I'm going to be talking about why I like Titanfall 2 in this video. And the first thing is that it's different from Call of Duty. I mean, it's a totally different game, it plays totally different. That said, the controls are very similar, so it's easy to get into Titanfall if you've played Call of Duty. But other than that, they are very different games, and so if you're looking for something new as a Call of Duty player, Titanfall 2 is a great place to look. Okay, Max wanted to introduce point number 2, so here he goes. Yeah, Titans are like score streaks on steroids. Call of Duty's score streaks, especially in Infinite Warfare, Black Ops 3, and Ghosts, have been lackluster to say the least. Titans in Titanfall 2 are truly awesome beasts. I've always thought of Titans as the Titanfall equivalent to score streaks, but there's so much more. First of all, score streaks are usually available to you for a very limited time. This ship comes in, it shoots a couple people, or misses, as the case was for me in Infinite Warfare and the new score streak that flies right in the sky and shoots absolutely nobody. So they're there for a limited time. On the other hand, in Titanfall and in Titanfall 2, Titans can last a very long time, especially if you're careful with them or very talented with them. You can even grab a battery pack to extend the life of your Titan and make it last even longer. Score streaks in Call of Duty are very limited. They can only do one function each basically, sometimes there's small variations there. But Titans in Titanfall 2 especially, they have a ton of things you can do with them. Take a look at Scorch. You can put down a wall of fire. You can put out a barricade of fire that fans out from you. You can put down these canisters that put gas everywhere that you can then light on fire and turn people into fire. And you can have a fire shield that not only absorbs incoming fire, like from the enemies, but you can push the shield into other Titans and burn them and do damage to them. And that's just scratching the surface of what this one Titan can do. And then they have 5 other Titans that can do all sorts of cool things. And that is awesome. Not only that, but you can actually change Titans mid-game, so if you want to switch it out, you can. I played the Titanfall 2 tech test quite a bit, and this is some footage from that tech test. And I have to say, one of the things I love about this game is that there's so many things you can do. If you take a look at this game, I end up at the end of this game with I hate to admit it, but just 7 kills. But I still felt like I was doing something and having a lot of fun. And that's the cool thing about Titanfall 2. There's just so many things you can do. You can fill up the whole game with all sorts of different activities, and yet, not all of them were killing people. Hey, if you want to go slay, you can. It's still there. It's part of the game. You can go kill 1,000 guys if you want to, and it's up to you. But there's also other things you can do, like try to kill Titans and do the objective. And not only that, you can rodeo an enemy Titan. You can get their battery pack, then use that battery pack to either increase the longevity of your own Titan or even a teammate's. You can go help out a teammate with this battery pack, then you can go get another one. You can rodeo a Titan for a second time, and you can stuff a grenade down its brain and damage it even more. You can put down electric smoke on an enemy Titan just after they spawn, laying a trap for them, and then, as soon as their shield goes away, bam, they're in electric smoke, and then because they're disabled by the electric smoke, you can take some more pot shots at them and reduce their health down to nothing before they know what's going on. When your Titan is low on health, you eject and you leave the thing, and then it blows up because it was so low on health. But you know what? You can do that on purpose. You can eject and blow up your Titan at any time you want, killing enemies around you. Well, I assume. That was in Titanfall 1, so I assume it's going to be in Titanfall 2. But it was a lot of fun to do that because you're like, hey, I don't need this guy anymore, but there's some enemies around and just to blow them up with my exploding Titan. And that is so much fun, catching them off guard like that. Did you notice what I just did there in my Titan? I noticed that somebody was rodeoing me. Not only do you get the alert on the screen, but you can also hear it. You hear the thump, thump, thump of the feet up on the Titan above you. So I hopped out of my Titan and I looked for the guy on top of my Titan and then I shot him. How cool is that? That's so much fun. What else can you do? Well, you can get on top of a friendly Titan and take a ride. Especially when you're playing CTF. It's a lot of fun. You can bend shots using the gravity star grenade. I think that might be just be able to do that with a massive shotgun, but it's so cool. I saw someone do it in a video and I thought, oh, that is so cool. I'll link it in the description below, and if I forget to do that, leave a comment and then I'll try to remember to do it then. But it looks like a lot of fun. You can change classes while in the game, and I think that's in the same video that I'm going to link below. I saw the guy entering his class system and changing out his grenade. Isn't that cool? What else is there to do? There's just tons of things to do. I could go on and on, but I do want to get to my other points. But the point is that you don't have to be a slayer to enjoy this game. You don't have to get 1,000 kills in a game, or 50 or 40 or even 10 to have an action-packed game that you enjoy playing and that brought you satisfaction at the end of the day. So that's a great thing about Titanfall 2. In other shooters, if you get a game with less than 10 kills, you're like, that was boring. In this game, it doesn't necessarily have to be. The one that you're watching right now, I got less than 10 kills and I had a lot of fun. Okay, this is a cool one, and that's tactics. Now, every first-person shooter, you are required to learn certain tactics in order to get ahead in the game. And as a pilot in this game, Titanfall 2, you have to apply all those same tactics in order to try to shoot other pilots. Like flanking, jump shotting, keeping cover between you and the enemy, head glitches, all that stuff. It all applies here. But what we have now is a whole new level of tactics that you can apply on top, because we now have Titans, and Titans do not behave like foot soldiers. There are strategies to using the special abilities of the Titans that you need to employ in order to do well with them. I'm going to add a link to a video below in the description where a guy talks about all the strategy he uses to make Scorch really awesome and to employ Scorch's abilities to the max. Titans are going to add a whole new level of strategy and tactics to this game. I hope you liked those extra clips I added at the end here just to make this video longer. If you have any other reasons why Titanfall 2 is awesome, leave them in the comments below. This is Henry, over and out.